Hey guys, so welcome back to episode 2. Now I've decided to do these career modes a bit later than when I actually recorded them, so I'm still playing in professional in these. I'm back up to world class, but again this is going to be delayed a bit in the actual career mode videos that I put out. But anyways, back to career mode. We are trying to sign the best young players there are, or the most exciting to me. So the first one is Kelechi Iheanacho, as hinted to in the first video. And the second one is probably the most hyped up player in the history of football, Hachim Mastour. Now he's been on Goal.com watch for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, since he first went to AC Milan's academy. So we're going to try and sign him. And we'll sign everyone that I like, and if anyone comments someone that I should sign, I'll sign them. But Jose Callejon's a long-time favourite player of mine, so I'm going to try and sign him. But looking at these scouting reports, there's not really that many other players that we really want, but we do want another striker, because I don't think Aruna Kone is really going to cut it that much. Miroslav Klose would be good, but he's a bit old at the moment. And there's that scripted signing again of Alaba to Bayern Munich. But yeah, Hachim Mastour, we're still going to slightly lowball City and AC Milan on what they're inquiring on, or what they think that we should pay, just to make sure that we have just that little bit more transfer budget if we want to sign someone major later on. Of course, the good thing about signing these young players is their wages aren't very high yet, so it's a good investment now, and it's good value for money as well. Now, to try and sign Callejon though, not really sure who to get rid of. We don't really want to mess too much with the core of the team. I don't want to end up playing at the end of the season with an Everton that doesn't look anything like Everton, because I do that a lot. I don't know if that's the best way to go forward. Simone Zaza was a bit too expensive, so we didn't go with him. But we're looking at these other transfers that people are trying to pull through. And Lacazette's going to City, Verratti to Arsenal, so we're going to try and hijack any of these deals. Anyone would be a decent deal to hijack and get onto, but it's really hard to pry from the hands of the top 4 clubs any of those sorts of players. But anyways, back to our first game, and only game for this episode, against Independiente in the Cup, the Pre-Season Cup. We are going to try and play some young players if we get off to a good start. But again, more so we're looking towards trying to learn how to play on world class, so we can move back up to world class eventually. Now, at the moment, I am playing on world class, so I've got him back up to it, but yeah, these episodes are still on professional. But hopefully, as we go on, we'll be able to, if the career mode picks up a bit of steam and gets a few more views, we'll be able to show some world class on here. Now, we've had some solid view counts so far, but as you can see here, we've got a free kick, and right now I'm actually scoring almost all of my free kicks, except online when people put players on the wall, which is extremely frustrating, but it's a good tip if you're trying to not get scored on from free kicks. Just put someone on the wall and it's impossible almost to score. It has to be a freak shot for it to actually go in. But again, very luckily, we start off with an opener, a very early goal. We didn't really deserve it, to be honest. I mean, you can see how that went in. It's not too good, but lucky for me, it's John Stones. He's a player I'm trying to improve, so anything that'll improve his match rating is good for me. And he looks pretty stoked to be scoring that early on. Another corner here, and we try and score here, but again we get blocked. So we're looking pretty positive for the start of this game. And there haven't been any highlights for Independiente because they haven't really done much. So this is one of those games where playing on professional did seem very easy, but then again, after playing on world class, then it hadn't been going too well. I wasn't sure whether to put it up yet or not. But here's some quick interplay between Morales and Leighton Baines. Got me to have the ball stolen, but being first to the ball, having a long shot with Seamus Coleman and almost scoring. But Barkley always aware on the follow-up, and I am very happy that Barkley is scoring, because Barkley is the player I want to improve the most. I mean, Lukaku would be great as well, seeing as Lukaku scored 2 goals against West Brom. And another would be Gerard Deulofeu, who played very well against West Brom and probably deserved a goal or two to his name. So we've got some good interplay going on, and the long shots, the finesse shots, are doing pretty good. But there was one worry with the player going down, which I believe was Gareth Barry, and nothing really eventuated from that, nothing serious, so it's all good. It's all good, don't have to worry. But anyways, you guys have to let me know if you want Ultimate Team videos and things like that, because they've definitely got the most views so far. And I think I could definitely do a few more because my Ultimate Team is going pretty well. I could do some trading videos because my trading has gotten me quite a lot of money. I've got about 60-70k, it doesn't sound like that much, but I started off with barely anything and I don't have that many match earnings, so it's pretty good. So we did a lot of tactical changes at halftime as the half, came to a close, because we didn't really need to have all our high profile players in, and we were going to take the opportunity to improve all the younger players, except Lukaku, because we didn't want to tire Lukaku out too much. But there's a list of all the subs we made, quite a few. I believe we even got a trophy for that, if I remember correctly. But listening to this, so yeah, the commentators are bagging out Gerard Deulofeu. So we tried to turn it on with Gerard Deulofeu. I mean, what else are you going to do? And he almost assists a goal, but he does assist a penalty. And this is something I want you guys to pay attention to again. Look at how easily penalties are given. I mean, look at that. But because I was in the shooting motion, I guess he just falls a lot easier, because I have been given a ridiculous amount of penalties so far, whether it's online or offline, Ultimate Team or Career Mode. And look at this keeper, he's wearing tights. He doesn't look like he's wearing a keeper jersey either. So we should score? No. No, we don't. That's the problem. And it was with Deulofeu too. I made the conscious decision to make sure Deulofeu would try and score there with the penalty being the penalty taker, but no. Again, hitting the bar with Tom Cleverley. Another player that we might hold on to and try and improve. And Naismith. Naismith can't recreate his heroics, his hat-trick heroics from real life. Again, Independiente's first real chance came from a set piece, so they were definitely on the ropes. We weren't first to that header though, so that's something the defence is not going to be too happy about. But we played pretty solid in this game. I mean, there's not too much to work on, but we do want to get new fresh faces into this team. Good goal there, sort of well worked I guess, but the finish wasn't the nicest, but yeah, any goal is a goal from Steven Naismith, so he's got one for the afternoon. And we win the game. We win the game. It was expected, and we played alright for playing on professional, but I guess we could have definitely done better. Would have been nice to have a few more younger players get involved or get a goal, but the player ratings are pretty positive. We've got John Stones on an 8.1, Tom Cleverley 7.3, Deulofeu got a 7.6 in the end after the commentator's spray, so that was all looking pretty good to me. On the bench though, the ratings weren't too high just because all those players didn't really play very many minutes because, it was all over in the first half. Other scores though, Colo-Colo lost to Besiktas, Sevilla drew with Olympique Marseille, and Tigres beat Universidad de Chile by 2-0. So, on the table down here, leaves us at second, looking pretty, sitting pretty. So we should have our matchup with Besiktas or be playing the final pretty soon. But thank you again so much for tuning into this video. Please be sure to leave a like, sub, favorite, share, do whatever. And be sure to let me know whether I should upload some Ultimate Team geared videos, because I have a lot of content for that, but I'm not sure if I should be uploading it right now, and I don't know if I should really be focusing on the career mode because not many people are actually watching it. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you guys soon.